Hey gang, it's Coach Jeff Berger at our dojo in Salem, Massachusetts, and I want to show you some stuff we call Jitsu Houdini, kind of how it's different than Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if Jeff is in my mount, okay, if this is, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I grab his wrist, I bring his elbow to me, I trap his leg, I bridge and roll, I roll him over, and I follow him, and now I'm in top guard, okay? That's great, but for the street, I don't want to be grappling with him. Okay? So if I have all of this, there's a tipping point where I throw him where he's going to fall anyway, and I want him to be a good bad guy. When I go to bridge him, he's going to post with this other arm, okay? But I bridge, if he posts, I use my elbow, I keep him going. I don't have to follow him, okay? I can roll away and get up quick. So we have different ways to stand up. It's called child's post, because it looks like child's pose and a post. If he's, so Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we don't have to talk about punching. If he's punching at me, I'm going to knee him in the ass, and he's going to put his hands down. Those hands are going to end up in different reference points. I'm either going to have both my hands out, one in, one out, both in, both out, or something like we just had on this side, on this side, okay? If the hands are double outside, I'm not going to swim in, because he's going to post up. I'm going to collapse this and clothesline him off, okay? Come back up. If I'm on the inside, I have a choice of going for this arm or the other arm. So we already did this arm. I showed you what we did, right? I shoot him over this way, and if he posts, I use my elbow. What I want to show you is if I do this arm, because this one's neat. When I collapse this one, when you throw him, you got to be careful because that can break right there. Now, BJJ class, you're not going to get a submission because I only have 2 points of reference. He could roll back on top of me. So that I can do this, and I have the luck, okay? From my stomach now, using the rear mount, I've seen pro fighters that just didn't seem to know how to get out of this. They just covered up. You can't just do a push-up when this guy's on you, okay? So what I'm going to do is something called arm threading. I shoot one arm way underneath the other, then I have a pivot point, and I have 1, 2 in my leg to turn over strong. Plus, I'm protecting myself as I try and stay on. Now, when you first do this with people, they might fly off, okay? So that's my turnover, and just to show you something different, I'm going to show you a different escape from mount. And sometimes I do this when I see him going for a weapon, that I will grab that hand, and I'll put my shin bone in here, and throw him off, okay? See that again on my belly. So again, my goal with the Jiu-Jitsu Houdini stuff is to totally disengage with him. I don't want to keep grappling, okay? So I'm going to do an arm thread. And now I have pivot points to turn over. If he's punching at me, I'm leaning him in the butt. We're working with that. I could just grab a hand, or if I see him going for a weapon, which is just what we're going to do that, right? I just fling him off that way. Roll away. Stand up, I'm up quick. So that's one of the things with the Jiu-Jitsu Houdini is that, look, I love all the arts, I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But if it's a street fight with multiple opponents, you want to disengage to get back up on your feet, that you can run away, do your stand-up striking skills. But that's a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu Houdini stuff. We'll be doing some of that at SMAF in April.